Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, listeners, viewers. Man la Suleiman Suare, ñëwaat si Fatou, sorry, man la Suleiman Suare ñëw si Facebook Live. Dama bëggoon a ñëw rek ñu waxtaan di political developments. Xam naa anxiety baa ngi dem on ñu bari ñu ngi anticipate di expect announcement buñ expect or whatever the outcome of luy dem on. That's the problem with on government boo xam ne amut responsibility they are not responsible. Mbokk yi we finally come to a level boo xam ne yaakaar bu bari am na tey am na xëy na ban yaakaar am mooy ne Yaya Jammeh dina dem yaakaar la ba tey lu ma wax mooy in because sorry yaakaar lañ am ne Yaya Jammeh dina dem mun nañoo am sañ-sañ text ko ne Yaya Jammeh dina dem tonight but dafa just little bit irresponsible pour taxaw ne Yaya Jammeh dem na unless Yaya Jammeh dugga plane egg dem kenn du la mun a dem na lu ñu leen mun a wax mooy ne mu ngi negotiation and it seems ne it's gonna be agreed suñ ko xoolee si biir nañ leen wax lana tax ñu foog ne Yaya Jammeh na agree to this negotiation waaye pour wax ne te official announcement bi ñëwut I don't think it's responsible enough to do that but Yaya Jammeh demam nekkul loo xam ne laf ñu jaaxal or anything else ñi xamoon nañ ne 12 midnight lañ ko mayoon mu dem kaso wala mu dem si bàmmeel bi ñetta yi lañ leen waxoon there was no doubt about that ñetta yi lañ waxoon ne Yaya Jammeh fii coom loolu la woon moo tax ñu daawtoon at nekkoon di ko campagne di foog ne am na anything am na benn other way bu mu ko defee ñu ne leen ne gëm leen yàlla rek ngeen téye foo leen téye ngeen xool fu moo mujjee te waxoon nañ leen datam nañ leen jéem ñu góorgóorlu su soobee yàlla Yaya dem na dem te ballu tàkk waaye ba tey liggéey bi jeexut waxtaan bi fa lañ ko bugg a jaay ba tey liggéey bi jeexut there's a lot to consider just these next 24 hours the next 24 hours dafa important next 24 hours dafa determine luy xew si next 48 luy next 72 hours and time going on suñ amee anything wrong now na affect what's going to happen in the 48 hours suñ amee anything wrong in the 48 hours dina affect loo xam ne na happen in 3 months or 6 months time to come or years to come moo tax it's sad ne dañoo toog bi the last minute ñuy condone waaye wala entertain Yaya Jammeh di waxamam but understand na nit ki yow du sa bugga ngay toppa ba dangaa seet nit ñi luñ bugga ñu ëppa doole luñ bugga ñu toppa ko su desoon si man rek damaa ne Yaya Jammeh bu kenn waxa moom tey nañ def lu ñu war a defa moom but it's not a personal nekkul loo xam ne benn nit ko xalaat tey xam naa ne su nekkul luñ vote Gambien yëpp dañoo ne na demagum bi after ñun ñu because of fitna bi la fa rëy seen kaw based on opinion of people ñu maa waxal suñ xoolee si ñette yëpp lu leen gënal mooy ñu jàppa Yaya Jammeh waaye nag fitna bu si nit ñi ragal fitna bu si Gambien yi ragal moo tax ñu ne na dem su demee bañ régler suñ boppa su soobee yàlla faa yàgga waaye nañ ko jot waaye nag lu ñu gënaloon mooy ñu téye ko Gambien yi man lu ma bàyyi xel Gambien yi looluy seen problème kenn gënalut leen Yaya Jammeh de lu ñu gënal rek mooy téye Yaya Jammeh comme que su loolu na dee jaas ñu ne na demagum ba suñ amee jot dem jëlu ko lana tax tey soo ma laajoon suma gut instinct o nga laaj ma sax ma analyse ko naa la ne Yaya Jammeh agree na dem na I can analyse that suma analysis yëpp mun naa koo génne wax la ko but we are dealing with Yaya Jammeh ak tam dafa nekk lu irresponsible to do soo ko buggee def yaa sa ay morom mun ngeen koo def waaye nag pour ñëw media it's very sensitive pour nga taxaw di wax loo xam ne mu ngi ongoing mun nga koo predict mun nga koo analyse but pour joxe conclusive lu si garaaw mooy because of the person we dealing with su feelee what happened yow already jox nga nit ñi hope boo xam ne yow da nga ko garanti te loo xam ne yow fekkeewuloo ko you can guarantee comme que yow fekkeewuloo ko you can guarantee but not only ne fekkeewuloo ko du ko mën a guarantee because it's a volatile situation it's a insecure environment it's the dark it's in the dark of the night one thing bëgguñ ko spéculer sax one thing mun naa toon and the whole negotiation will them the whole negotiation to them then yéen where do you stand the United Nations spokesperson of the United Nations génn na and wax na about Gambia mu ne yes mu ne there is just still that bit of a chance kooku sax ñun xam nañu kooku moo ñu gën a xam what's going on in their own building in the Gambia waaye kooku ñëwut nañu ne is conclusive kooku ñëwut mu nañu is conclusive ne Yaya Jammeh am na deal no but suma past analysis yi I particularly choose Mauritania te wax naa leen lana tax ma ne su Yaya Jammeh di dem Mauritania lay dem di any other country yu moo bëgg a dem mënu faa dem bëggoon naa dem Saudi Arabia Sénégal tax demut Saudi Arabia because Sénégal bëgguñ mu dem Saudi Arabia because it will be impossible to extradite someone from Saudi Arabia the chances are zero it amul président nobody amul benn dictator bu dugg Saudi Arabia ñu extradite la even Idi Amin we couldn't do it because of what dañ ko based on their Islamic culture and Islamic laws ne suñ joxee nit ki refuge they cannot break that Qatar buggan naa dem Sénégal ne déedéet laata part bi buñ demee ba négociation ci di stall the Americans what Gambians didn't realize mooy ne négociation ci ñu ngi na demoon bu demee ba négociation ci stall soo gisoon ma put a bet I put a bet ne Yaya Jammeh Friday la doon dem that was the bet waxuma leen bet bi I lost that bet Troy sister ne ko naa bet 500 each ne na ko Yaya Jammeh na dem fay because of the information I had but I would not be irresponsible pour ñëw bet or ñëw wax loolu in the air lanata because an American diplomat more reassure someone senior we know na ko Yaya Jammeh would go without a fight and that was on a Thursday morning mu invite ko in a meeting and what happened is interesting lu tax mu invite ko in a meeting I mean kooku dafa am gravitas or he was into something mu ne ko Yaya Jammeh would go without a fight American bi moo ko wax an American diplomat bu ma ko waxee si suba that Thursday si suba Thursday si ngoon sorry si Friday si suba Thursday we had an encounter with this American intelligence and Friday this partner was invited by the Americans mu waxtaana moom ñu assure ko ne ko don't bother Yaya Jammeh would go without a fight that Friday ñu realize ne the Moroccan Prime Minister Astafurlah sorry the Moroccan Foreign Minister ñëw na Gambia ñu ngi ko noba in the evening ñu realize ne ñu ngi ko noba then ñu put together that diplomat lu mu doon wax ak reassurance at certain other things he said ñu put loolu towards on the visit of the Moroccans you feel that then the Americans were behind this to try to get him to Morocco but Yaya Jammeh did not fall for it Yaya Jammeh never fall for that Moroccans are trying to get him to Morocco at the latter part because of what Yaya Jammeh feel na ne at the beginning when he asked they said no but léegi and they had a keen interest. Yaya Jammeh am na option to Guinée but moo tax buñ njëkkee was Guinée tey si suba ma ne leen one oo na ma ne Yaya Jammeh génnul Gambia I was completely shut in ne génnul Gambia ma ne leen te feel naa ne Guinée is not its choice of destination te explain naa ko fi before probably benefit of ñu ko mos a déglu ma ne Guinée dañ am 2-term elections Guinée opposition bi ñu ngi am doole most likely next 3 years opportunity na génn ma ne ko te Guinée amuñ thing to suñ put a pressure on them they will hand over Yaya Jammeh but with Mauritania a little bit stability moo gën a stable the Guinean government the guy is stronger and mun naa maneuver am na leverage to maneuver bañ a hand over Yaya Jammeh for little bit longer not for that long because relationships yu bari dafa change political geopolitics dafa change lu bari daf lay change tax nga look that dictator was not worth nothing dangaa dem ba things say change ba nga dictator boobu moo tax ñoo xam ne suma maas yoo xam ne gënalul lañ Yaya Jammeh génn a dem but because of the empathy we have with the rest of the Gambia especially suñ jigéen ñi ak suñ ndaw ñi pour ne na demangum sax at nit ñi am relief and at least am normality for some time after ñu jël ko bi ka nañ leen re assoné Yaya Jammeh fu munti dem it's a temporary measure amul benn cast and agreement bu Yaya Jammeh mun a am boo xam ne duñ ko mus a prosecute or duñ ko mun a jël extradite ko soon Yaya Jammeh ñu ko soxla dañ bari du Gambie rek America soxla nañ ko Ghana soxla nañ ko Sénégal soxla nañ ko Liberia soxla nañ ko Freetown soxla nañ ko Ivory Coast soxla nañ ko and southern fii naka Sudan South Sudan soxla nañ ko because of the armed trafficking Yaya Jammeh was involved in because of the migrants he killed in Ghana because of Ghanaian migrants he killed because of the drug trafficking he did because of money laundering he did crimes yooyu yëpp la fa nekk to a magnitude boo xam ne nii la am America would not let Yaya Jammeh get away with it crimes yooyu America rek sax duñ ko laaj mu get away with rawatina crimes yu mu def Gambia ni Moroccan deal bi this Mauritanian deal lana tax ñu am pour dem di ngeen understand the Mauritanian nekkuñ part of ECOWAS Yaya lu mu def mooy di ngeen say walaay fi Gambien matut si moom non Yaya fa push position of strength beeg waaye mu fekk mu ngi amee dis atome bi moo nekkoon Mauritania bu mu demee ba exhaust everywhere ba gis na bii demut mu dem indi dis atome moo tax bu kenn musa yërëm Yaya Jammeh bu kenn yërëm Yaya Jammeh dis atome bi la indi mooy Mauritania amoon na bundi seen di baag ya or dañ mu ngi doon strategize the time we reveal about that boat Yaya Jammeh would have sneaked out dem Mauritania but because of somebody else génnee ga wax boobu fekk jotut moo tax Yaya Jammeh génnut dem Mauritania just like that but naka laay génnee dem Mauritania mooy Yaya Jammeh léegi comme que Mauritania mënuñoo toppee génne ko assure ko security what Mauritania would have to do is to try to get the UN to intervene loolu tax ñu yóbbu ko si UN house bi at ñu jéem a seet lu ñoo strike something moo tax nag ku yàkkamti wax because of it UN dafa am luñ mun a accept ak luñ mun a accept who knows in principle Yaya Jammeh fa bëgg a deal in principle Yaya Jammeh fa bëgg a deal but Yaya Jammeh is not logical waaye lu ñu leen wax ne mooy lana tax ñun ñu yàgga wax ne because wax naa ko every day ma ne Yaya Jammeh is not ideologist Yaya Jammeh opportunist la Yaya Jammeh parawta dee Yaya Jammeh ñemeñut Yaya Jammeh wax defiance bu mu doon wax yëpp nekkul dëgga and we have proved it fu mu ne nii moom mooy négocier démba rek maa ngi ko wax ma ne leen ne ba démba ma ne leen ne ba tey bu leen dégg di state of emergency yaa jame pawta he di dafa pare kii am na lu mu yaakaar ma ne yaakaaru dara yaa jame moom si boppam xam na ne yaakaaru dara but dama mun naa amu trap boo moo leen a woon how desperate this guy is di noonu la ragale and he went and took this deal but the danger is ne this regard he have for Gambians lan la yaa jame def yesterday lan la yaa jame def bugguma kenn tiit about it bugguma kenn tiit just about those people that yaa jame ñum indi woon those Gambian some African mercenaries yooyu Gambians and so on ragtag pour mu secure boppam di trusted Gambian National Army bi ne they will get him yaa jame last night he mobilized all of them because all the safe houses from there dem ñoo ñëw koo gaat yaa jame mobilized all of those people xam naa ne tey ñu bari demuñ Banjul they will not able to tell you this soo demee Banjul tey di nga gis ne streets of Banjul yëpp approach of State House ñii ñoo ko fa nekkal they are not Gambia Army Force soldiers these are the people ñoo nekk at the approach of the State House the outer cordon of the State House these are the people ñu fa nekk démba su guddi la position ñooñu foofu fekk mu ngi xam ne this is coming what else did Yaya Jammeh do today is the 18th Yaya Jammeh decide to pay the army salaries today buñ jotee intelligence ne ñu ngi pay army salaries ma ne leen no this is something must be going on then ñu door di find out army salaries yi fay ko tey waaye army salaries yi ñun find out dañ ne is normally paid the 26th of the month waaye tey ñu ko fay the 18th of the month because of what Yaya Jammeh bugga na a decoy Yaya Jammeh bugga na a decoy because yesterday the Moroccan diplomats came in yes mu ngi negotiate mu ngi amee 10 atom bi mooy di Mauritanians waaye ba tey mu ngi amee asam bi mooy di Moroccans ñëw nañ démba there's no two way mu ngi def two way negotiations but in a sense the Moroccans itam probably mu ngi negotiator ñoom not only falaay dem or du fa dem but probably am na private investments am na private assets yum am yum door di bugg a move and moo tax ñun ñu ngi leen ay diplomats we don't know we know they are Moroccans ñu xam nañ ne they flew out from Morocco but officially sax we're not sure with their Moroccans probably they are bankers probably they are private investors we don't know that unless keneen xam ko man I'm not sure about that but tey mu fay salaries pour lan Yaya Jammeh feel na ne most of the soldiers suñu amee xaalis tey they will leave town yes because tey most of the soldiers demuñ liggéey tey most of the soldiers demuñ reporting headquarters in Banjul most of the soldiers avoided Banjul today from last night ñun am nañ report soldiers leaving State House going from démba soldiers yi ñu ngi leen génn State House dem because they are not ready to fight for him all the indications tey su doon suma gut instinct su dee pour analyse ko I would say ne Yaya Jammeh is gonna go but unless mu official is not responsible to say Yaya Jammeh is gone or unless mu dugga plane bi a lot of obstacles mu ngi in the way of it yes loolu la bugga yes Mauritania loolu lañ bugga but Mauritania cannot just come in and pick Yaya mu dem because of ñoom xam nañ ne then they won't have nothing to stand with because then UN bi mu nañ leen a pressure that's why they gone through the UN route remember when Ghana We are negotiating Daryl Rollins sort of deal muna wacha from the presidency. They invited Mori Kebajane. Mori Kebajane was the UNDP rep in Ghana. And Mori Kebajane, Koto Mori Keba, who's a Gambian. Mo fa nekkoon and mu Chiako, I think it was a 5 this thing. 3 UN members at Kunek Lifin ñu talk discuss ko and they strike an agreement. That's what led Rollins pour mu muna joxe power. Moo tax this time Mauritania cannot just come and pick Yaya Jammeh. Mënoon nañ ko jël ñoo pick Yaya Jammeh. But what does it do? Mauritania su la neexee ñu génn AU su la neexee mu ñu génn EU naka ECOWAS but Mauritania mënuñoo toogee génn UN. Then bu boobaa UN mun nañ koo def in international law ñoom dañ rescue a criminal. Then mun nañ leen a jële but luñ def mooy dañ use the diplomacy of the UN. Léegi suñ amee anything signed on the UN la Yaya Jammeh na am something but it's not that strong. Gis nga moom loolu lañ ko it's not even that strong as if ECOWAS have guaranteed him something. It doesn't mean nothing technically. Yep, mu ngi based on good faith. Good faith of what? Gambians bañ a pursue. Good faith of what? The president of Mauritania nekk fa and keep that agreement. Or when you fall out or something happen, interests change. Interests do change. Something might change. Kooku mun naa nekk a threat. Moom the Mauritanian president interests mun not change. I give you example of an interest change. Solen Hole Charles Taylor. When Charles Taylor, why Charles Taylor agree to go to Nigeria, and in fact agree not only to go to Nigeria, Charles Taylor had to two options to go to Mauritius or Nigeria. Charles Taylor choose Nigeria because of what? Obasanjo was dating Charles Taylor's sister, and Charles Taylor was dating the governor of Calabar. Moo tax mu dem toog Calabar. Governor of Calabar, Donald Duke. Donald Duke's sister, Charles Taylor mu ko doon date. Te Charles Taylor tam foog na ne the proximity of Nigeria to Liberia ba tey na fa mën a nekk plot to come back. Moo taxoon mu sign the treaty dem fa. But what Solen Hole, I mean, all the signatures bu ñoo def UN, there are technical clause yu si nekk yoo xam ne su ko Yaya Jammeh breakee su demee into the asylum, he would be liable pour never break na contract bi and he can be extradited. Mooy lan, and one of the most important one mooy lan, not to mingle in the politics of Gambia or to do anything to destabilize the Gambia. Yes. And that's the same thing Charles Taylor clause am nekk fa. Lan la interest yi change. When Obasanjo wanted to go for the third term, Obasanjo them the bribe the governors them amoon a political movement to back him to have the third term. But Obasanjo have a problem because fu mu ne nii mu ngi xeex at democracy. Obasanjo léegi bëgg na approval from the West, especially America. Obasanjo buñ ko Bush invite ko. Mu am pour dem gisi Bush, mu think of what can I do. maa ngi dem gisi Bush te xam naa faa put pressure pour ma wàcca te Bush bokkoon na si ñu doon push Obasanjo dina ko hand over Taylor mu bañ koo def. But the minute ne léegi soxla na dara di nga see interest am change na lan la def mu dem ne Charles Taylor gars yi plot ko ne ko mu mel ni kuy daw gars yi ne ko dawal amen lick something to him ne ko dañ laa arrêté dawal. Charles Taylor bu mu dawee fekk xamoon nañu ko tëral di national security NSS ñu ko tëral bu mu dawee tuddi boor dañu arrest ko ñu ne lan daf doon breach. You see moom Obasanjo as a president or as a government du bëgg ñu blame ko ne break na the deal. Lu mu def mooy la fa use the intelligence agency to devise a way to nax kii mu daw su dawee then break na to dugga si beneen country to water them fen without permission. In a technical house arrest. If you have to travel So yeah, I mean, the deal would be UN deal. So you said deal UN Siboka. If Yaya Jammeh have to travel out of any jurisdiction, out of his yacht to or out of that town, he have to seek permission, and that permission have to be notified to the UN rep in that country. These are the way the protocols work. moo tax ma ne leen Mauritanie mënuñoo jël rek ne Yaya Jammeh nañ ñeen dem ñu dem mënoon nañ ko def but bu Yaya Jammeh du am benn standing in law. But that standing in law tam moo tax loolu laa leen explain it's not something cast in stone according to Yaya Jammeh. According to Yaya Jammeh moo tax ñun ma ne leen ne ñum naxari yëpp ne Yaya Jammeh ngi yëgee na ba mu leen naxari yàlla dina def lu gën yàlla dina def lu gën ñun suñ bugga bugga lañ am waaye yàlla mooy def lu gën yàlla mooy def lu gën what the problem mooy doo it's not Yaya Jammeh going Yaya Jammeh ñun xamoon nañ ne he's finished after midnight Yaya Jammeh xam na ko moo tax ñu ko doon messageal fii di ko wax weapons yi di wax nit ñi they are ready fight lii it's Yaya Jammeh is ready to go des na nag dina am lu mu bugga oo du ko am but lan la nekk the problem of buñ am or buñ sentu mooy the insecurity in the country because if Yaya Jammeh fa create an insecurity Yaya Jammeh fa create dëkk boo xam ne amul institution Yaya Jammeh fa create dëkk boo xam ne benn nit la Yaya Jammeh is the Inspector General of Police Yaya Jammeh is the Chief of Defense Staff Yaya Jammeh is the head of immigration Yaya Jammeh is the head of the National Security Services NIA Yaya Jammeh is the Alkalo Yaya Jammeh is the Imamo Yaya Jammeh is Imam Ratib Yaya Jammeh is the minister of everything nga taw rek extract that person in the equation moo tax di nga gis ne fu dictatorship génna muy dee in the problem because of nu ñoo control special dictatorship bu mel ni Yaya Jammeh because it's not an intellectual dictatorship boo xam ne am na institutions yoo xam ne yes dëgg la dañ help dictatorship bi but still now am nañ efficiency ba nga xam ne they can turn around or maintain something or maintain their interest or maintain their existence but Yaya Jammeh amul that intellectuality pour def ko moo tax ñu ne leen ne situation bu ñu am Gambie my advice would be ñu leen moytu tonight let's be cautious waxuma ko pour ragal loo kenn let us be cautious because of there are unknown factors ñun ñu xam but there are even unknown factors we don't know ak ñun li nga wax ne xam ne Yaya Jammeh yëpp you'll be surprised after you will find out so much of him or the country or what's going on because ñun ñu ngi rely on what people that would tell us we are not there moo tax lu ñoo def rek dañ ko war a def with caution dañu ko war a def with caution te lu ma wax mooy primarily we have to take our own security first into consideration our own safety the same basic advice you can advise them. If it's get dark, if it's get light, dugal. If you not feel safe, nga duga tëj sa bunta bi. Yes, ngeen tëj seen bunta yi. Koo leen xamul bu leen ko ubbil o koo leen xam sax soo leen ko déggee bu leen ko ubbil make sure na gis ngeen ko ne is safe ne moom kenn ànda amut kenn ku nekk gannaawam di ko use pour ngeen ubbil ko. Because we don't know bugguñ leen a tiital but whatever ñun tam luñ xam or luñ feel ne it's insecurity we'll try to message it, we'll try to share it, we'll try to do something about it jox ko political authorities yi try to do what we can do try to we just ñun ñu ñoo def as doomu réew but luñ leen mën a wax tam mooy advice leen ngeen jël seen own personal security seriously because of lu mu def is irresponsible. Yaya Jammeh su faale woon Gambia bu ñu ko négocier war naa négocier ñu def ko a peaceful transition but no faalewut Gambia boppam rek gis nga bu mu demee faaleetut all those people he with moo tax ma ne leen di insecurities loolu yëpp mu ngi si wax naa leen di the lack of institutions pour step in to be independent to be effective to be efficient wax naa leen boobu benn la the other insecurity bu ñu am mooy the militias that Yaya Jammeh introduced in the country ñoo xam ne they are not under any command they are aware directly under his command and most of those people are drug addicts drunks and people who have committed crime and all these kind of people ñu ngi am in the mix bu leen fàtte tam these people have committed crimes against people who are existing presently in the armed forces themselves loolu yëpp mu ngi fa but loolu yëpp dafa am responsibility soo xam ne ñun war nañ koo jël we should try to make sure we maintain peace and stability for the interest of the whole of Gambia retaliation and all those things we should not happen moo tax nag bu kenn foog ne because of Yaya Jammeh génn na or dina génn the security forces, the international intervention would stop. No, they will come in. They will come in. And it's imperative, it's very important for you know. Because if Yaya Jammeh it's not the issue. Yaya Jammeh def doon dem, but the dem lu moo dem bàyyi gannaaw mooy the issue. We need to secure that country. And secure that country xeebuñ some security but they are not structured they were not regimented the discipline wasn't there loolu yëpp nekku foon because of Yaya Jammeh it's not their fault moo tax ñu leen ne we have to get intervention dañu am pour dugga ñëw they are not those people are not coming to do it themselves or do it alone but dañoo ñëw def koo ñoom dafa important ñu xalaat loolu ndég di news blackout bu nekk Gambia it's serious you ngeen understand Yaya Jammeh is negotiating do you know ne su dut ñun even the security forces close to him they don't know that ñun ñoo leen di nekk di leen misay dañ dee gëm ne Yaya Jammeh is defiant dañoo fa ne Yaya Jammeh fa defiant xamuñ ne muy up to this timis Yaya Jammeh is about to leave ñoom xamuñ ko some of these people are going around arresting a chap called something Barrow ku am a bitik di jaay #Gambia how can someone be arrested right now for #Gambia when Yaya Jammeh already moom decide na and it's about to go moo laa wan ne it's not from the directives are not from Yaya Jammeh but are from people yoo xam ne dañ am problem te soo leen xamul the effect of the dictatorship dem leen seet all those ministers dem leen xool all those people close to Yaya Jammeh ñu resign how did a message their message they'll tell you ne ba tey ñu ngi leen affect by Yaya Jammeh go and read the letters of those ministers the worst of all mooy Musa Si the health minister koo xam ne joxul benn reason la laata mu resign gannaaw ne suma mbokk yi dañ ma gitee ne ma resign moo tax ma resign waaye maa ngi loyal to you that's the 2 points la def suma mbokk yi dañ ma gitee ne ma resign ñu ngi maa naag te comme que ñu ngi maa naag mënu maa def suma job properly and maa ngi loyal to you ba tey he didn't say anything about his constitution he didn't say anything about irregularities no because we know that he was the people one of the people that wouldn't pursue jàppale Yaya Jammeh pour mu prolong in power or at least he was honest in his letter. But the other people from di nga gis ne how desperate they were to praise him and still give him credit moo laa won the problem we have and we still have these people within our midst moo tax the insecurity dafa war a nekk loo xam ne we should be very careful to tackle it right we have to be careful and tackle the insecurity right nañ leen vigilant and jël the security measures on ourselves our families but the political leadership dañ am pour jël the same approach and obviously with the intervention force ama moo tax ma ne leen ne the whatever Yaya Jammeh took us through the last few days or last few weeks, it was a blessing in disguise. Probably if Yaya Jammeh considered on defeat, we would not have called. I would have advised to call for security guarantees. I've been saying that from the beginning. You can never take out a dictator. Like what Yaya Jammeh did without foreign security guarantees or stabilization force. Probably, I know our politicians are naive. They would not have done it. The suñ ko defutoon, we would have been a big problem. Waaye moo tax ma ne yàlla am na lum ñu bëggal. Moo tax Yaya Jammeh def all these mistakes. Luñ si war a jàngee bari na. Luñ si war a jàngee bari na. Because am na lu bari loo xam ne it's all security related, we cannot talk about it. But we are trying, ñu ngi try pour seet nuñ ko deal with. Because what you understand, we know that it was a psychological warfare. I mean, we have to account for all the weaponry. We have to account for all the personnels. We have to account for the identity of the personnels. We have to account for the criminal elements within the armed forces. We have to account for all these things in order to keep the country safe. And that has to start from now. And how can we start, by guaranteeing that? Mooy lan, our messaging, our language. Yes. Rumor yi, we got to be very careful. Tribal stories, we got to be very careful. Just recently, Facebook, am na ku dem binda ne Farafenni attack, xama ñaata Gambian soldiers killed. How can you be that irresponsible? How can you be that irresponsible? Those are the sort of things we talk about. Already so wahe. Ne, you see, so wahe Senegalese soldiers kill Gambian soldiers. You are yangi make statements yo hamne. Mungi borderline of fanning, inciting hate or inciting violence. We have a lot of things to do. Intervention of foreign forces, implications. And all these things need responsibility. Need coordination. Because, in Haiti, everywhere, that's human nature. And that's the thing with when you have bunch of healthy physical men in a society. But we hope we'll handle it well. But we cannot do it better. Any other option better than this option. The messaging again. Somebody, exactly the message. Somebody attributed certain tribe to be certain tribe and started using certain language. Then could stop. It was a lie. Nenyan badi ya kamtine mako finyeka wa mako ham. Bepe lu gën a dangerous mooy ñu am this little bit ñu stretch ko that big bepe na jàppa turi yàlla di ko emphasize because of what we Gambians are gullible so waxee billaay wala talaay su turi yàlla just that ñu ne benn moo ko wax te daf ko wax bu mu ko waxee waat nag su leen waat kuy waat su leen jàngalu dara Yaya Jammeh su leen jàngalu dara si waat wan xaw ma kan moo leen war a jàngal si waat we do it all the time because we are used to it but nekkul loo xam ne sax luñ naw la it's not right to waat for every other thing but we are used to it that's the society we belong but moo tax tam ñu war a fàttali ko ne we should not take it seriously nit ki waat na rek taxut ñun ñu jël loolu la war a miin waaye nañ xam ne suñ culture ñun dañ def waat just like a normal language. It's just like su Gambian bi ne 5 minutes Gambian bi mun naa nekk Tabokoto mu nekk Bakaw nga nekk Bakaw nga ne ko boy how long nga jël mu ne boy jox ma 5 minutes rek that's what 5 minutes mean. The same thing Gambian bi what you should not take wax bi because of what try to see sense in it. Nañ leen moytu tension nañ leen moytu wax bu sew and all these things. Let them come together. nañ leen ut leadership, nañ leen toppa suñ political leadership, nañ leen def everything responsible, nañ leen def discipline, because dëkk bi la fa yaaxu la fa tas. ñu bari merante nañ, ñu bari ñaawoo nañ, ñu bari li not ne kenn waxut ne nga faate, kenn waxut ne nga faate te kenn forcéwul nga baale, but defal lu responsible, xaaral nga jaar ko yoon. su dee jullit nga seen diggante seet leen noo leen ko, su dee mbokk ngeen seen diggante, su nekkee ne loo xam ne crime la, demal si defal yoon, nga jaar si yoon, boole ko si yoon. soo xam ne moralité la or la fa betray or whatever, seetal nooy defante moom, it's personal, but jarul loo xam ne dina yaaxa the peace and stability of that nation. We are still very vulnerable, and we are not vulnerable for a while, but thank God ne lu ñu dimbale mooy, in our situation we have a political leadership, in our situation we have international attention, in our situation we have the international support, and in our situation one problem lañ am, ñu am social media, and social media at lu mu baax dafa am downfalls. Ni kum neex rek mun ngaa ñëw def transmit, and you reach thousands of Gambians. And the more the more outrageous you are, the more coverage you have. The more outrageous you are, the more coverage you have. The more controversial you are, the more coverage you have. The more sleazy you are, the more coverage you have. That's the danger of social media. Moo tax nañ leen understand ne it's right, it's most likely, highly likely ne Yaya Jammeh will go tonight because of lu ñu leen wax yëpp. They so analyze it, it's all fall into place, but it's Yaya Jammeh you're talking to. Yaya Jammeh mun naa toog ba last minute decide ne non am na suma sëriñ moo na call la the last minute, call ko kooku ne ko hey bala ngaa egga dentim bi jangaa dee, and Yaya Jammeh will not go out. Yaya Jammeh will try to negotiate, not put them dentim bi tey, waaye xëy na ëllëg mu laajaat sëriñ bi, xëy na ëllëg sëriñ bi kon di nga dem. We know that about Yaya Jammeh. He's not rational, he's not logical, but luñ leen mënta wax mooy don't be disappointed, have your hopes up su la neexee, measure leen ko, moderate leen ko, put it down, whatever, but lu munti am, keep that confidence ne come on the 19th, and very soon am nañ new president mooy Adama Barrow, and Yaya Jammeh is the outgoing. Am nañ that confidence, whatever, bu leen am anxiety about these things. Anxiety is natural ngeen am ko because da ngeen lack an information, or da ngeen lack process that information, ngeen accept ko. I have accept that information. The thing that keep me awake mooy how Gambians feel, not what the outcomes are. What keep me awake mooy how Gambians feel. What keep me awake, what Gambians on the ground are going through. Mooy Gambians yu génn di nekk refugee Gambia yu nekk si Gambia bi and other places. What keep me awake mooy Gambia yu nekk si diaspora bi keeping awake. Because of what? Send concerns. Because of what? The love they have there for their country. What keep me awake is when my sisters call to wax ma seen worries. Su jigéen callee na la lii suma ñoom yaay, suma doom yi, suma ñoom, and how many people everywhere, because they want someone to reassure them. And at times, you take that phone, feel ne xaaral, is polite, 1 minute, mu end up 1 hour. Because of what? You mënuloo take phone bi. Because it just started you reassuring that person about this temporal situation. Waaye njëkkitee yoo xamuloo ne kooku mu ngi amee history of lu ko Yaya Jammeh def, or lu Yaya Jammeh def lu ko affect life am yëpp, and he will start, hey xamuloo kii nu mu bonee, hey xamuloo kii moo tax, hey soo gisee man ma wori kii lu ma def, kii lu mu def, and it will go on. And su nit ki nekkee in the middle of that, how can you put that phone down? How can you put that phone down? These are the things that keep people awake. These are the concerns we have for the Gambia. But not the outcome of that of our future. No, it's the damage done to us. It's the trauma done to us. Mota Gambia then to rehabilitate a lot of people. They need mental. We have to invest. Mota pushing toge political laziness, ideology laziness of some of us. Tahawne truth and reconciliation. South Africa definitely. South Africa is a total failure. Could talk the reference South Africa. Fagne, it's a Gambia have to look at ours. We have to look at our case holistically and look into what a reconciliation means and need of properly. And let's invest in it. Bring them cheap with it. Let's invest in it. So their time, money, resources, invest. Because when I made the reconciliation wrong, reconstruct wrong, Gambia am problem. We can achieve temporal peace. We can achieve temporal peace. But to have that permanent peace, we have to address the injustice you make the anti-justice you house the we have to address the looting, the pillaging. We cannot just look the other way. But it has to be done responsibly. Luñ munti def nañ am social justice as our cornerstone. Suñ bëggee am réew bu dem kanam. Buñ leen toog rek ne South Africa def nañ ko. Go and look at all the index. Ngeen dem xool all the index in South Africa. The whole time bu South Africa amee independence at now, what change? The whole the potential that South Africa have. The whole the reason that South Africa went for independence, and the whole what South Africa fought for, and how long they fought. What about the lessons we could be learning? They fought land for apartheid. Lana apartheid in South Africa. The same people. ñoo xam ne jigéen ñi dañoo nekk di amee family nekk dëkk si santi towns, they are still in santi towns. ñu ngi in the suburbs of cities yoo xam ne apartments a ngay jar $500,000. ñoom ñu ngi dëkk in the corrugated sacks. amuñ clean drinking water. Diamond ñu ngi koo mine. ñu ngi mine ñu ngi mine every other thing in that country. Tourism was booming. Everything else was booming. But can the benefit? The politicians. Young politicians knew them learn reconciliation. Yes. Economy be no melon. Funkotek, they have never looked at the economy to see how can it benefit the South African. No. Lan lañ wax ñu ne dañoo make sure balance nañ ko dañoo make sure there's a positive discrimination sense of what ñana si nekka the bureaucracy of the ANC them gender shares and the bourgeoisie them and create what few colors on the top in the board. Why the population of South Africa the same condition buñ doon liggéey in the mines during the apartheid mines yi gis ngeen ko you saw the riots, you see the way they've been brutalized. You gis ngeen riots yi bu mu amee it's the same kind of people that came, is the same machinery, is the same weapons, is the same people, the whites and blacks, Uncle Tomsy, and they suppress them in the mines and kill them. And where's the land distribution? Still now, land has not distributed in South Africa. Mota put tahaw regne. Why South Africa am reconciliation? How many? Amul Ben person will try. The only person tried in South Africa was Winnie Mandela. Yes. Not one person could rule during the apartheid regime was tried. Not Botha, not de Klerk, not all those police officers, not all those ministers of interiors, Minister of Defense, and all those people. Not one of them was charged for any crime. But Winnie Mandela was charged for a crime that happened during apartheid. And even if that crime was committed, it wasn't a crime. Because of what? It was during a struggle. crime yoo xam ne in fact he didn't commit them but ñu ne lan the movement that was under him these are the movement these are the youth movement bu taxawoon di fight apartheid now nga jël kooku taxaw di fight apartheid that is passing today when you have peace been persecuted. Yes, and the African hero Mandela lan because of what? Being a man. Why Mandela mun a baalal all the white people luñ ko def but and I say jabaram defu ko dara yes because of Mandela si boppam was a womanizer time bu moo nekk in diggi dooleem moom mu dem na ñu tëj ko forever mu ne jabaram warut a am life su nekkee na am na sax te xam na ne time boobu South African press bi you can make stories to damage this woman. This woman had the woman win, had the female. So they you know Mandela is winning. But the minute Mandela came out, didn't even give her a chance. But move on with life. And this is the woman you left behind to fight for you, to keep your name in the international. Mandela was not the only person kept in Robben Island. Walter Sisulu was there and others were there and he didn't suffer more than those people. He didn't contribute more than those people. But what? He have a good woman behind him. But what? That woman take moom lañ suffer joxuñ ko the place in history. moo tax South Africa is a failure. So you land suñ lesson in South Africa, we have to make sure we take our women properly. We make sure that suñ women, we have seen the struggle. Gis nañ ko bu métti. Gis nañ ko si uprising bu métti. Ñana nekkoon si biti. Where were the men? Where were the men? Anam góor yu jiitu tey. Ana fuñ nekkoon. Ay jigéen naka nekkoon si biti si courthouse bi. Taxaw wi Ousainou Darboe. These are the things we have to learn. But first thing first, Nigerian type of stability, but we have to start to think forward. Yeah, we have to accept that he's gone. But, boom, make a distraction. Our discussion lay in the naked way forward. How to keep the peace and tranquility of that country. How to develop that country. And you take us the right path. Gambia ñun am nañ everything that it takes to transform that country. You learn from other from other countries. Mozambique is an example. Mozambique went through war. Samora and all of the transformation of Mozambique. These are the things we have to see or look at. But we don't like it. But Senegal is a good example for us. Senegal is a good example for us. Wherefore, we have to look at our national identity again. Gambian identity have to be defined. Then come put define properly. Then you want to look at our national institutions. There's so many national institutions, not only government institutions, even our religious institutions, our cultural institutions, our regional bodies. And we have to decentralize the country. Then look, we have to take the executive. Then strip the power of that executive. So gisee mu easy benn nit ñëw jël power because of benn power bi mu ngi si benn nit su power bi séedoo fu nekk who are you gonna take off? If you call sorry for them, you have somebody else to challenge you. Then in fact doo ko def because da nga xalaat ne su ma tegee this power, how can I consolidate? Because of what? North Bank region, they are pretty independent. Because of what? Then decentralized. What? You are the. How can I get them? Never. What? These are the things that make a country strong. because of ba nga xalaat damaa dem jël government damaa xalaat pour def dara da nga xalaat su ma ko defee naka laay toogee si réew moom ndax nañ ko nangu duñ ko nangu. Try certain things in Senegal today. And do you know how they respond? By regions. They will not respond by tribe. They don't respond by region. Because of some regional leaders, they am dole. Because they don't vote for that leader. And that leader has to serve. Mota ñu talk, suñ toogee Gambia, mota mu easy to consolidate power. Mota we have to move away from that. So toogee nga am ay MP yëpp toog benn nit lu mu wax ñu def ko mu appoint all the governors lu mu wax ñu def ko. Why should we appoint governors? But nag at soo amee loolu yëpp te amuloo political education amul njëriñ. We have to educate the Gambian. It's sad Gambian yu ñoo ooyee ñu jànga Gambian yu ñoo ooyee ñu jànga sax dañ la di disappoint ci politics because of what? And suñ amul political education duñ mës a génn su luñ nekk. We have to revisit our curriculum. Then ample not only in schools but part of the reconstruction. They need to a program to empower the people through enlightenment and in fact paralyze to empower the woman. And Senegal, so in Demate Senegal, and look at the example, it was through the women's movement. Mota nga am women councillors, women deputies, women, and nga hold the power of the woman. Nga am civil society groups yoo xam ne du jeex. Senegal is littered with kind of civil society group. Nga xam ne su jigéen ñi nekkee si naako bi sax dañ leen a sensitize. Let's have some period of telling them what their rights and responsibilities are. Nga xam ne dañoo dem ba kenn du ñëw di trampan with their response. Kenn du ñëw jox leen few seedlings ñu jox la seen vote. No. You have to give them more. You have to represent their interests. Jigéen ñu nekk si marché bi ñuy jaay nga xam ne kenn du ñëw di leen tax te yow defal loo leen war a defal. Those are the things that can change. Those are the things that secure in this thing. Education bi foog ñu xool ko. We have to look at that. The politician du mbokk. I'll tell you this. We have to be ready to take them on. Yakamti, just South Africa what they did. Yakamti rek settle down. Yakamti rek stabilize them nañ. I'll tell you, politician du mbokk. Politician su amul check and balance. Politician su amul opposition bu dëgër. Politician su amul ñu civil society. Politician bi du baax. You are good as your opposition. Moo tax nag foog ñu eewu ñun suñ boppa am identity génne mbiri xeet suñ biir. Am education bi mun koo am. Look at Nigeria. It's a shame. Because Nigerians are educated, but they are not politically educated. Because of Nigerian, how can Nigeria be this way at amount of the money, the education, the population, and everything else? Because they are enlightenment. Whole Senegal. Senegal recently don't really utilize their resources. And they're going forward. Because of what? They did the right things. Institutions. Independent. Freedom. You can Senegal religion bulane nga ekati. Yes, we have all these sects, Islamic sects, and they are doing wonders. It's not a source of conflict. Diversity is a source of strength. Just look at the Muridiya movement. Muridiya movement bi nekk na what mu ngi rival the Tijaniya movement boo xam ne Africa musu ñoo am a movement that would rival an Eastern culture musuta am. Senegal def ko. A small country of Senegal. Small country of Senegal. Moo tax di nga foog ne foog Gambien bi mën a gëm boppam. For Gambian be free, for Gambia I'm educated, look, it's not your size, it's what you can do. Just Senegal, just imagine. In Africa, start a movement completely new All the other religious, all the other beliefs, we took all our African cultures and beliefs, ñu teg ko fële, ñu get topper Eastern cultures and Eastern religions. And therefore, and we are dependent. We cannot even take it take it and make it ours. Suñ gisee nit ku xeese mu ne sirif la, we ñu jébalu xam na dara oo xamul dara ñu ne sirif la. Dañoo jébal fekk ñun sax ñoo ko ëpp xam-xam. Yes, the inferiority complex. But nga xool the murid lu ñu def, they have their own an ideology. The movement they built on it. From the need for them worldwide, in China, in everywhere else, is a brand of its own. It improved the economy. It might have transformed a hamlet. Touba Mbake was this. Touba Mbake became a city. That independence and that autonomy toward an ideology, an Islamic ideology, but a Senegalese. Look at the Tijaniya. Look at the Tijaniya movements everywhere in Africa. When you hold the Tijaniya movement in Senegal, you hold the Niassène in Kaolack, and look at the recent movement, what they did in Nigeria. Look at their convention in Nigeria. One of the biggest Islamic gathering apart from Mecca. The small place in Kaolack, a small remote place in Kaolack. How many years ago? That place stay the lead a movement in Nigeria. In muna influence, muna in that population, one of the largest religious gatherings in the world. True land belief, self-belief. Gambian, we have to have a self-belief and self-worth. Holland is Tiwawan. And this is a population of 14 million. And this 14 million, they are ruling Africa in a sense. If they continue like this, they will rule Africa in every sense. In every sense, because if your ideology can persuade, yang influencing you through your ideology, mooy ne lan you nga di nga am influence. Di nga say moo tax every revolution should be based on an ideology. So amee ideology, Maoist, every other thing, suñ failee, they fail through their ideology. Senegal dañu am self-belief, and whatever they take, they make it their own. Suñ ko jëlee dañ ko def seen boppa. And they would influence, they believe in themselves, they go there and push it. Buñ génnee seen taalibe yi suñ sëriñ yi suñ génnoon mënoon nañoo dem Nigeria and look down. No, they believe what they believe their knowledge. Taxaw ne I don't mind you are 100 million, I don't mind you, I can influence you. Mun naa leen a influence. Gambia time a ngee dem for Yaya Jammeh. Time is running out for him. But Yaya Jammeh, it's history. Unless ñu pare dem di la moom, let's look forward from the 19th. But from the 19th, when them directly celebrate, let's look at our security from tonight. Ñu dem from the 19th, that's the ceremony. It's not going to even be a big celebration, because where are the Gambians? They are all refugee camps. We have to think about how to bring all these people back orderly. We have to think of how many thousands of Gambians are settled in Senegal now. How many ex-servicemen are settled in Senegal? We have to you see, that's how these insecurities we don't think about. Because we didn't have the chance to think about it. We were not living in a normal democracy. Our opposition was not in the position. They didn't have the infrastructure. They didn't have the capacity to prepare all these things. They had 2 weeks to go to elections, to win the elections. Now what doing Amway? Liggéey ba fa bari. Moo tax all hands should be on deck. All hands. Gambian bi bu kenn xaar. oo nañ la ooyuñ la jox nañ la liggéey joxuñ la liggéey seetal looy mën a dimbale pour Gambia dem kan. Because imagine let's say just a conservative of estimate of 400 Gambian ex-soldiers ñu ngi Sénégal. Probably 200 of them are criminals. They have committed crimes. And how can you integrate those people into society? Because of you, people don't even know the damage in that army. Some of these people are still in the payroll. How many ghost workers are in the army? We don't know. Some of these people ran. About 400, soon 500, I can tell you 200 be. They just get up and left. How many Gambian soldiers, about, we don't know. Yaya used to just recruit and return men amateur. How many Gambians in Mali and other places? And most of these people will have to start to come back. Are we prepared for them? Some of these people have spent time. You see, if not, some of these people have 3 years. I'm not saying Boris Neka 3 years in Mali, 3 years in Agadez, 3 years in Mauritania, some other places, and they have picked up certain habits. Probably when you buy Gambia, these people are 17 years old, 18 years old, 9, they're still impressionable. They have picked up habits, they have them, and they will come up with those things. Where is the resources? Not even the resources, where is the structures? Where is the mota bligay bila fa bari? Nanyan celebrate, nanyan them everything. But nañ leen pare xam ne dañ am rehabilitation to do. And the human mind be for fragile. Gis nañ ko we seen the evidence here. Gis nañ the CDS. This guy is completely gone. And do you know how many CDS we have? How many people like the CDS? Neka di dox dëkk bi ñu ngi rey or the fuck they are gone. Because of what they went through. The thing is, it's just like in a battlefield. While you're in the battle, at times you don't experience these problems being a gainer in the battle. Because of Yaya and tension is still going on, we've still been hit. We might not identify people affected, but after a month, after 2. Then strange behaviors from people. And even people who work very close to Yaya will start to see strange behaviors. Because some of these people will be so embarrassed. Some of these people, and look, this can Yaya lum def Selen Ellen Johnson Sally. You'll be surprised. So Sumune def lolu, a foreign head of state. How many other things have that Yaya Jammeh is keeping on some of the other people around him? We know some of them, but we don't know the others. The psychological impact, those people scared, thinking that this thing is going to come out. I'm a grandmother now. I'm a grandfather now. The videotapes of me being this or being that is going to come out. Conversation of me being this or being that going to come out. The social media. Who can guarantee that this thing will not fall in the wrong hands? We have a lot of mental health issues to deal with, starting from tomorrow. We have a lot of structures to try to put on. We have a lot of resource mobilization to do. We have a lot of institutional building to do. We have a lot of auditing to do. We have a lot of restructuring. Every decade be blip. It's a failed state. But let us be optimistic. If our growth level, look at it, is responsible thing left. And threw all the tourists out. And what is left of the tourism? I hope we learn our lesson. What is left? How did we live with this guy for 22 years? How is it possible to this guy to sit down on it for 22 years? How is it possible now? We found out that he's the biggest coward. But now, because we went together, we were a bunch of opportunists. We're looking after ourselves. Lalo maduman. Suma sohla la am nam suma ligay lay def. That all excuses. Why jema? Everything is down. Everything is at 0.0. It's only up. It's only going up. Let us be optimistic with that. Should leadership be the right things? I will tell you, we're going to write off most of his loans, these funds. Taiwan is going to be, then you'll write off Taiwan completely. Because of what? The loans we are not in Taiwan, they have loans responsible. Taiwan was involved with Yaya Jammeh in money laundering. So Taiwan bëggee ñu ekkati loolu into the international courts. ñu jël ko to the international courts and you charge them for involved in money laundering. Taiwan have to put the case down. Because how can you take sacks of money because you're a sovereign state but pay to write as a loan? There are procedures to issue out loans to sovereign states. It's not personal loan. So the personal loan la demal uti Yaya Jammeh. And it's not only Taiwan. The Bank of all these contracts, all these loan contracts, we have to revisit them. The ex-bank of the Extant Bank of India, all those loans, all these contracts, we can challenge it in good faith. But we have to make our case that we are a failed state. We have to make our case to show how vulnerable the country is and the impact if we are not assisted. What Lumodef and the instability, we have a case to make. Motamale is the way is up. We need the right leadership. Politicians, see, they can take their political appointments, but let them get the right people in the right place. Time of who I know, enough passing. We have social media, you cannot control us. Yaya Jammeh gis nako. Munu len ñoo control and we're gonna come up there. Because we have this we have the diaspora community. The talent in the diaspora community, the possibilities dafa du jeex. But yep, si lu mu peace and stability. Moo tax mbokk yi maa leen a ñaan from tonight. Let's take care of our own personal safety. Mange advise people in Dakar, the para venture into Gambia, be cautious, take your personal safety seriously. Especially ñoo xam ne génn nañ Gambia, or ñoo xam ne am nañ profile on one thing or another, ex-servicemen lañ, or journalist lañ, or any other thing. Every Gambian, just be careful, take your time, enjoy yourself, but be careful. But nañ leen jël responsibility suñ boppa ñu bàyyi xel lu ñoo wax lu ñoo rumo lu ñoo def and everything else. Nañ leen jël responsibility as citizens and reach out to each other to be one Gambia, one nation. Nañ leen jël that responsibility to go back and put back the good neighborhood community of our built from stone. Dañ ko build from our community temple. And let's be patient and give support to a political leadership. Let's give that confidence and give support to the political leadership. And it's a matter of time. They are not going to have everything right. They will not even have it now right. Because of it's a transition. And they came together not through ideology, through convenience, yes, through sacrifice, because of the urgency of matters. But once you extract the common enemy, problem not there. All these things we have to be careful. We can't afford. It's not still a democracy. Democracy la fa nekk lu ñu build and it will take time to build a democracy. Stability, security and everything would have to be. Why not su soobee Yàlla man am naa hope, am naa confidence in Gambians and in Gambia. And I'm not a time again them from any I will just have to cough off because of Yaya Jammeh dañ am pour mën a so seet léegi lu moo def. Either way, we are the winner. Either way, waxoon naa leen game of poker la doon play. Play na ko ba fu mu ne nii we are the winners. Either way, we have a government tomorrow. In a matter of hours, how much time we'll have our government tomorrow. And Gambians will celebrate. And Gambians will be secure. And Gambia will be peaceful. And Gambia will be progressive. And Gambia will crave a new identity, which is a Gambian identity. And jërëjëf mbokk yi loolu lañ indi woon rek pour waxtaan ak yéen just to renew the confidence si buñ amoon nu ñu leen ko waxee rek di renew the confidence di wane rek possibilities am na mun naa am let's keep muy suñ families muy guys I have to go I have to take that call thank you very much yal nañu yàlla jox jàmm yal nañu yàlla aar continue di ñu aar yal nañu yàlla may jàmm yal na yàlla def lu gën suñu diggante Yaya Jammeh lu gën rek mu def ko su dee génn la mu def ko su dee téye ñu mu def ko su dee kasa ko whatever else na ko yàlla def jërëjëf ñu continue di monitor luy dem thank you very much su nekkee am nañ breaking news I know the radios will open probably will come and do the radios and do whatever it is thank you very much jërëjëf